What's up, everybody? It's Phonetically. We're back. I wanted to do a quick video today about how I stack patches on my Roland Integra-7. It's got 16 channels available, while the Octatrack only has 8 MIDI channels. So a while back I came up with an idea about how to layer patches, and that way I can play more than one sound back using just a single channel on the Octatrack. Alright, so here's a simple pattern I was working on earlier. So I just layered a couple of break beats and put a little melody and a bass line behind it. It's pretty groovy, but it sounds a bit thin. I've got my melody on MIDI channel 9, and I've got the bass line on MIDI channel 11. So now we're going to switch over to the Roland and start stacking up our sounds. Alright, so if we go into the part view on our Integra, we can see all of the channels through 16. And we can also see that we are able to adjust the MIDI channels independently. So let's put a few other sounds onto channels 9 and channel 11. So we can immediately hear that the sound has filled out a little bit. We can also, in this menu, adjust the level of our parts independently. I've dropped the level of our synth lead a little bit to kind of balance it out. We can also adjust chorus and reverb in this menu, and you can see that I have panned the electric piano and synth vocal sounds on our melody just to spread it out a little bit. There's also an onboard EQ. I've taken a little bit of low end out of the electric piano and synth vocal. I've boosted the highs on the electric piano, dropped them on the synth vocal, and you can see I've taken a lot of low end out of our synth lead and boosted the mid range just a little bit. There is also a pitch menu available. You can see that I have transposed our synth vocal up by 7 semitones, so that's going to play a fifth over the rest of our melody, and you can see that I have boosted our synth lead sound on the bass channel by a full octave. So now that we've layered some patches directly from the Integra, let's go back to the Octatrack and activate some of our MIDI controls. And now if we go to the second page of our control menu, we can turn on all of the MIDI CC controls, and we can hear that they will modify the entire patch. We can play around with the attack on our melody. Turn up the release. And if we go to our bass sound, we can also obviously go to our LFO menu, and I have a simple LFO going to our filter cutoff. So if we go to the offset menu in our Roland Integra, we can see all of the filters moving at the same time on our bass sound. And if we go in and adjust the LFO again, watch just that LFO modulate on its own.
Alright, so that's it for today. Just a simple way to get a little bit more out of your sound modules while working with the Octatrack's kind of limited MIDI capabilities. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you found it useful, and I'll see you next time.